p.m. for a look in the kitchen.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah. Just turn something on. I didn't mean to. Okay.
Hello.
Do you want to take this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. Oh, hold on. You guys, what is it? Vamp. Hold on.
Okay. I think we're on the air. I don't know. I can't hear myself in the mic in the headphones, but.
I'll be right there. You're on.
Oh, okay, cool. This is Shawn Wickens. I'm here with Junior Rivera. We're waiting for Ralph Jean Pierre, who's the host of No Suggestion. And wow, what a week! How have you been listening at home? Oh, that sounds great.
Oh yeah.
You sound good too. Give it away, or take it away. Give it up for Ralph.
All right, this is No Suggestion. You've already done it, Sean. You've
I
already
know.
done it. It's No Suggestion Improv Comedy Talk Show. This is this will end up being our first episode of 2026.
Oh, all right. So we've already celebrated.
Yeah, you'll kick we'll have celebrated in the future. From now, we'll have celebrated.
Yeah.
But when people hear this episode, that celebration and this episode will have been in the past.
Right.
But people are hearing it live now, I presume, somewhere on
Well,
Radio Free Brooklyn.
Can I share a quick story?
I don't think I guessed
Okay, all right.
anything
Sorry,
yet.
all right.
But very soon you will be.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Jamie, how do you feel?
I feel all right.
You look strong. You look healthy.
Do I?
It's
You look
true.
happy.
That's a surprise.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Well, if I'm being honest, I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a point where, like, I just got back from Cleveland and I took a train.
Oh wow.
But there was a point where, because the train left like at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh wow.
So like that morning, I got up at like maybe 11 a.m. and then from there didn't really get any sleep. So I was up for maybe 40 hours straight.
Holy. What the heck was going on in Cleveland?
What'd you look at me for?
Shut up.
You are the president of Cleveland.
I mean,
Yeah.
I am from there.
Yeah.
I've done that train ride before too. It's a little brutal, but
Really?
I fall asleep on the train.
I can't.
Yeah.
Although on
You
the way
can't
out,
sleep on the train.
I can't.
It's
I
the
can't
best
get
part.
comfortable.
Wow.
Well, I got like one of those little sleeper roomettes on the
Oh.
way out, and
Oh,
that was
wow.
a little bit easier.
Right.
I got like maybe an hour of sleep on that, but which was much more than just like the regular like coach chair, because I could not, like, the dimensions of like my body just didn't contour well into a seat.
Wow.
So I tried.
You want
I
to pull
really
the mic
did.
just a little bit closer to you?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
How's that?
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Dulcet tones.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That I'll fall asleep on the city bus.
Yeah.
I can fall asleep.
I've definitely fallen asleep on
train
the
will-
subway. I don't know if I've fallen asleep on the city bus.
The train.
Yeah.
I'm out. Any train. Holy moly. I love the train so much.
Agreed.
I love it too. I'd love it if I could fall asleep, but I already love it.
But the chair is, you just can't do it.
Nah.
Damn.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you go through Pittsburgh or Albany?
On the way out, Albany,
Okay.
which is kind of direct.
Yeah.
But that was all booked by the time I got my ticket
Mhm.
back. So I had to went through Pittsburgh and then
Right.
DC, and then I had to take another train up from DC.
Beautiful scenery on the way back.
I got
through hills
pictures.
and stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I took a bunch of pictures. I became a little photographer because I was so fucking bored. Well, that wasn't it. There was like something about it, like seeing the scenery, because you pass through like these like small towns, and they have like a lot of interesting buildings, you know, in various states of repair or disrepair. So I just looked like, hey, that looks like something you might see in a magazine.
Mhm.
Let me do that.
I want to, maybe that's something I should save up to do one day. I would like to this would be cool. I would like to take a trip where I just ride every single American line of Amtrak.
Wow.
Just go.
You might be able to.
try to go through every part.
They might
take like 2-3 months.
They might do a deal for that or something like that. They might.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I would love to. All aboard! All aboard!
We made it.
This is the last train, and then we've completed the circuit.
Ooh. I'm excited.
All aboard!
Okay.
And once we get on the train, then I'll be able to tell you my secret.
What?
That I've been teasing this whole train trip.
Well, just tell me.
Mm-mm.
What if
when we get in our seats?
Tickets.
What if
Where
something
are you guys traveling to?
happens?
Where are you guys traveling to? Tickets to me.
Oh, end of the line. End of the line.
Yeah. You guys are going to the end of the line?
Yeah.
From here to there.
You guys, I just hope you understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's at your own risk that you go to the end of the line.
We know. Yeah, we've read the brochures. Yeah, we already. Yeah, we clicked the box. We're.
I'm going to grab my gun.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. All right, I've got it. All right. Just making sure I have my gun.
Okay.
You guys going to the end of the line? The
Yeah.
end of the line or the end of the line?
Zombie Land.
Yeah.
That's where.
I was hoping that's what you didn't mean.
Well, my sister was turned, and I'm hoping to find her and then find a cure.
Heard it all before. You guys find your seats.
He didn't even ask me my story.
And isn't that his job to find us our seats?
Yeah. Some trains are different.
Is there trouble, fellas?
Huh?
Uh,
Can we
Sorry,
sit
I got
here?
distracted. I dropped my gun in the middle of the floor.
Oh dear.
I picked it up.
Okay. Can we sit here?
Yeah, this seat. You just find the number that your matches. It didn't even matter.
Ugh,
Oh!
but it's so hard. Okay. Oh, all right. Here it is. It's on the ticket. Okay. Thanks.
Oh, wait. Oh, let me see your ticket.
Here.
We're not sitting next to each other.
Am I whiny? I feel like I've been whiny this whole trip.
I just heard you guys complaining a little bit after I walked away. I dropped my gun again, by the way. I don't know what's going on with me today.
Jeez.
But I want you.
Do you have like baby oil in your holster or something, or it just keeps slipping out?
I just
Zing.
I get flustered when people tell me they're going to Zombieland because everybody's like, "Oh, I'm going to go save my aunt. I'm going to go save my sister. I'm going to save my blah blah," and people don't come back. I got a real bad.
Well, maybe because it's a happy ending on the other side of there.
I don't
You
know. I don't know what happens over there, but it's only in the last 6 years that train attendants started regularly carrying guns.
Sir, your gun slipped out of your hand literally while you were saying gun. Here.
I do wear baby oil, but that's not why the gun is slipping.
Oh, all
well,
right.
I mean, everyone wears a little baby oil. What I'm
Sure.
asking is it excessive so that it like drips into the holster?
Maybe it is excessive for me because I like a lot of moisturization.
Well, after a certain
Moisturize.
point, it loses its utility. You know, like you saturate with.
I'm not used to carrying a gun.
Okay.
I'm just a train that I signed on to be a train attendant. I didn't know at the end of our line there would be a
zombie.
damn world of carnage. A zombie apocalypse.
Anyway, my secret.
Sorry guys.
My brother turned your sister. And that's how I'm trying to find him. One, because he owes me money.
Right.
2, for revenge for turning your sister. And then 3, yeah, if we find a cure, I'll cure the guy. So that's been my driving force.
When you guys, I got a call for Harrison from Zombieland. You Harrison?
Yeah.
All right. Here's the. I dropped the phone. Scene. Wow. That was so. That made me so happy. I love that. Improv is magical. It's magical.
I was just thinking yesterday that nobody loves specifically New York City improv more than Ralph.
Really?
Yeah.
I do love it.
Yeah. See?
I do love it. I love this. I love the scene. I love New York improvisers. I don't know what it is. Just feels like
You're a New Yorker.
Yeah. Real New Yorker. This feels like a fraternity. You guys keep vamping.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
I wonder where he's going. Well, welcome back from your little Cleveland trip. I shouldn't say little.
Yeah,
It's a big deal. It's
so
family.
condescending.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm trying to build Cleveland up for my mom. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah.
like she's lived there for probably more than 20 years at this point,
Yeah.
and she still hates it.
Oh, no.
Wow. What does she
she's-
hate about it?
Well, she hates that it's not Chicago
Oh.
because we like I grew up in Chicago, and then I left for college, and then she moved to Cleveland, so she's constantly comparing still Cleveland to Chicago, and it's like
Jeez.
it's gonna be different.
Right.
Yeah.
So find out what's good here.
Has she ever been to the West Side Market?
I doubt it.
She'd hate it.
How far away is Cleveland from Chicago?
6 hours, 7 hours, I think.
Oh, that's significant.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So she's a good ways away. Yeah.
Am I right? That's a guess. I think that's about it. I've done the train between the two before. I'm from Cleveland originally, by the way, if anyone's listening and wondering why I'm such a know-it-all.
I feel like so from what I know so far, Jamie, you grew up in Chicago,
Mhm.
but then spent a lot of time in New Jersey,
Yeah.
high school.
I moved in the middle of my freshman year of high school,
Wow.
which is probably the worst time to move there
Wow.
because it's
Wrong. Mid-birth. Mid-birth would be worse. But no,
second worst time.
freshman year,
What-
that is rough.
What part of Jersey?
Central Jersey, it was a town called Matawan or Aberdeen. I'm not sure what the difference between the two is.
Mm.
Where Matawan ends and Aberdeen begin. I think Aberdeen may have
Age-old
been
question.
like the more affluent part, and it wasn't like crazy affluent, but it was middle class.
Next. Okay.
But I think Matawan may have been not as like economically upward.
Okay. Okay.
Trying to find the right way to say that without
Are you-
sounding like a dick.
Are you a high school reunion guy?
No.
Have you ever done one of those? Yeah.
They kept asking me, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Wow.
Because I had more friends the year ahead of me. Because
Right.
something happened when I transferred from Chicago to New Jersey, where I was placed in a few classes. I was placed in like a year ahead.
Oh, wow.
So I was friends with. I moved there freshman year, so I got to know a lot of like sophomores, and then kind of progressed up with them.
Wow.
So if I was going to go to like any high school reunion, it would have been that
previous
class.
year, yeah. Wow.
But I wasn't invited.
So was that transition difficult for you from Chicago to Jersey?
Yeah, I mean it's completely different. Like I lived in Chicago proper. Like a lot of people will say they're from Chicago, but they're actually from like a suburb. I was actually in Chicago, and then moved to like a suburban area.
I've actually only visited the suburbs, but I say I visit Chicago. No, I've been there.
Yeah. I've only been to Chicago once, which seems, when I think about it, it seems odd to be a lifelong improviser and not spend more time in Chicago.
It does.
Yeah. I only been there once. No, is that right?
You'd love it.
No, that's not true. Is it true? Yes. I only been there once.
It's
I did
a great
like
town.
I did like it a lot. Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I remember hanging out a little bit by the river.
Mhm.
Went over by the river.
Uh-huh.
Saw some improv. I fell in love there. I met a girl.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if
I've
I
heard
fell
that
in love
story.
there, but I was
You
on
fell
a,
in interest.
No. I
Oh.
was, I don't know if I was in love with this girl. I don't know if it happened in Chicago or in San Diego. I met this girl in two different places
Oh.
over a long trip. It's
The
very-
same person?
The same person. It's a convoluted story,
Wow.
but we spent a lot of time together in Chicago. Um,
I haven't even fallen in love in Chicago.
yeah, I didn't manage to do it. My first time there, first and last. Well, I'm not gonna say last time there. I have been thinking lately at this juncture. Would you say that could you identify or characterize differently Chicago long form and New York long form?
Yes.
Oh, I want to hear about this. I'm curious about this.
Well, I don't know about like Chicago improv currently,
Okay.
but like when I started taking classes in New York, and then would go see groups from Chicago or go to Chicago and see groups, like it was a different thing where, especially at that time, New York improv was very game focused and would move very fast. Chicago improv was a lot slower, and I think that's because a lot of Chicago improvisers, before they started doing improv, had background in theater. Like they would, I forget who, probably several, but there would be a bunch of Chicago improvisers that also performed at the Steppenwolf, which is like a big theater or a well-known theater out there.
Yeah.
So they brought that their acting and their acting technique and all that stuff into their improv. And I think in New York, you may have had people that did like short form improv. And I'm sure there were people that also did theater, like going into it. But as the years go on, you see people that don't really have a background in performing at all. And their introduction to being on stage is taking improv. So it was maybe more like
Makes sense.
focused and less about like actually acting and feeling and being affected and all that kind of stuff that you might get in a play. You didn't get that so much in New York, but you would see it in Chicago improv.
It's a great answer.
Yeah. That's good. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. Yeah. That's good, guys.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's move that stuff aside. Let's get to the good part.
Let's take a second. Let's slow down. Let's think about how moving this apartment affects all of us.
Terrence, confusing me, man. We gotta get these boxes. Get an ashtray. Put it in the box. Let's get it down.
Okay, but
do a little.
Let's stop.
Conveyor belt.
Let's stop and
Down the
think
stairs.
about
Terrence,
why we're getting the ashtray.
you look at me right in the eyes.
Look at me. Tell me.
Giving me like electricity, electricity.
What does the ashtray represent? It's not about moving the ashtray. It's about moving something else.
Because it was dad's. It was dad's ashtray.
Hey,
it was dad's.
Sorry to interrupt. Is this lamp coming or going?
Zip that out of here. Get that out of here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Whoa.
But
Ease
yeah.
it out of here.
All right.
Ease that lamp out
here
of
it
here.
goes.
Okay?
Say
There's
goodbye.
no rush to get these things out.
You can use my skateboard if you want. Take the skateboard down the stairs.
No, that's skateboard staying. That's
Skateboard stand?
right. Is it? I don't know.
Terrence.
It doesn't have a tag on it.
Oh,
I thought it was.
my skateboard stand?
I'll be back. I'm gonna take this lamp outside.
You bought my
Slow.
skateboard for me, Terrence.
Yeah,
My
and
big brother.
it's
Stand? You gonna keep it?
it's time to move past these toys.
Look at me in the eyes again.
Do you not want me to look you in the eyes? We're family.
I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I got my life. I got my whole life ahead of me. Pick it up, start it. Get a job. I got my own apartment. Now I'm going to get a job. Then I'm
Okay.
moving in with two baddies. Then we're going to start a little commune. Start a non-for-profit. Pick up skating again. I dropped it for a couple of years.
Well, I'm returning with news from the truck. The truck is completely filled. I know that we
got to make a trip. Let's go drop all that stuff off.
two states away.
Huh?
2 states away. We're gonna drive the truck 2 states away, empty it, then come back for all this other stuff.
It's only going to take long if we don't go fast.
I don't think.
Shit, you know what? He wins again. He's so he's so
that's
logical.
Been my argument the whole time. The faster we go, the longer it's going to take. So slow down, and maybe a little ironically,
Hey, that's a good point.
we'll get there faster.
Hold on,
right.
Terrence. You got to help me break down. You're my older brother. You got to help me break down. You got to help me break down this math. Break it down.
Okay.
Break it down in little pieces. If we go fast, the time is shorter. If we go slow, the time is longer.
Right.
Terrence, is this a good time to order lunch?
Sure, we got time.
Okay. I'm just gonna take it upon myself to order for everyone. So
Some fast food.
Mm. See, here's the thing.
Hey, let me do something, man. Jeez.
If we take things slow, we'll make less mistakes. Okay? So imagine that we're rushing things. We don't secure the lock.
Terrence and I were trying to move to get away from you, and then you ended up moving to the same state that we're moving to.
I'm moving.
But we're moving first. I mean, we're all moving.
Yeah, but listen, it's not about who goes. I'm gonna miss you guys.
No, you won't.
That's why I'm moving.
We bought a house together.
That's why I'm moving, because you guys were moving, and I was like, I'm moving now.
Well, to be fair,
I started to miss you guys before you even left.
In the house, we will be the furthest apart, certainly that you and I have ever been apart.
We've had the same room for
21 years. I was mad about it. When you were born, I was mad about it.
What?
Mom and Dad put you in my room.
I've never heard this before. You was mad?
For 3 years, I had my own.
We've been mad at you
spot.
your whole existence. You're tough to be around, but we love you. All right, I'm going to get Chinese food.
That's fast.
Well, I guess we're all getting Chinese food.
It's pretty fast food.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'm rushing because I don't want to take the time to let things sink in. Maybe that might hurt me, like when Dad passed away.
Yeah.
I ran through that funeral.
Yeah. I lingered.
Oh, shit. I found that dongle I've been looking for 4 years.
Where was it?
It was in the crack.
You know what's? I've been thinking about dongles a lot lately. I don't even think I really knew the word until like maybe 2 weeks ago.
It's a strange word.
Yeah. It is a funny word, but
it's a word you don't need to. You can go your whole life and not know what it means.
Dongle,
yeah.
Yes, that's
stupid.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so fascinated by this. Yeah, I wonder, and that's an interesting theory about New York Improv and why it's faster, especially because we've shunned short form the most. That's, I think, a very interesting.
We hate it out here.
We hate short form, and I came up on short form, and it's what made me love improv and acting. But
that's the first improv show I saw in Cleveland. Short form show. I hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like I
couldn't stand it.
Like a lot of people, like the first improv I saw was Whose Line, like the British version.
I don't remember if that was the first. The first I saw was probably Doing It in my high school improv class.
Wouldn't it be great if that show split off into competing shows? One called Who's It, and then the other one
Line Anyway.
Line Anyway. Yeah, competing improv shows, warring short form improv shows.
Which is the way most times I've seen short form improv. I think there's been like a competitive aspect to it. Like with Whose Line, when I did improv in college, at least initially we would split into teams. Not that it mattered in like either of those, but there was like some competitive aspect to it. And I think that's maybe to like, because at that time it was probably relatively new to audiences.
It's to give the audience something to root for.
Yeah. I wonder where that started, where that came from. I think there's something about, I come from, I was trained up at the Pit, and I used to do, I feel like a lot of my training, I was just trying to steal training from jams because I couldn't afford to take classes. I just basically had somebody rigged a raffle for me, and that's how I won my first few improv classes.
Oh wow!
I didn't ask them to.
Sure.
The statute of limitations.
Yeah. But back in those days, I used to go to a jam on Wednesday nights. It was run by Chris O'Neill. Did you know Chris O'Neill?
Yeah.
And it was like competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And there were, at some point, I remember starting to, God bless Chris O'Neill, love him, but at some point I remember being like, starting to resent that I wanted to win.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not here for this. I'm not here to like worry about being better than these people. You know what I mean? I'm here to like learn. And so I think that may also, and I think I was already, like as soon as I got to New York and I started to realize that there was no short form and seeing long form, I was like, yeah, I agree. No short form. I only love long form. But I don't know what that is.
Well, I've been to that jam a couple times, and it added like a level of anxiety.
Yes.
Because like
He didn't mean to do it.
Right.
You know, it built like a really cool culture, but yeah, I agree.
You know, there's already, at least for me, an anxiety about like doing jams where you just put your name in and then
because your
people
name's
call you
Jamie.
up. Yeah, and I don't want anyone to know. But it's just that you don't know when you're going to go up, so you just get like called or picked randomly. And like every time a scene ends, and it's like, oh, now I got to go through this anxiety again. And then on top of that, there was the competitive, like, did we win? You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like judging our like 3-minute set or whatever it was, like going over, and it's like, yeah, that's going to cost you.
They gave you so little time. That's true. Like 3 minutes to do it improv scenes. Yeah.
I do. I mean, that was the one part of that I didn't love, but I remember coming up in that time in the scene, the mid aughts, and that time it felt so innocent because there was a couple of us who were just like who were there like every week doing that jam. I'm very curious because we were talking earlier, and you said you started training at UCB, or is that where you started training, or were you already training before that in improv?
Well, I was doing shows. I was doing college improv, so that's probably like the directors that were directing the shows before me. Like I'm essentially studying with them, and then I guess like the first like legitimate, for lack of a better word, classes were with UCB. And it was like because we were doing short form and then long form, and it's the same in a lot of ways, but it's also different.
Sure. Yeah.
But like, I think we would get like, it would bother me because we would hear like people shit talking short form. And it was like, what's wrong with it? Like you can do like great short form the same way like you can like just because you're doing long form doesn't mean that it's good.
Yes, that's very true.
So I'd rather see a good short form show than a shitty long form show. You know, but so I didn't really appreciate so much the shit talking about short form. Plus it's like a lot of people's gateway into improv.
Definitely,
you know?
is mine. Yeah.
Like I was talking shit about The Dark Knight online the other day.
Whoa, please tell me about this.
I had posted something about, and I wasn't really talking shit about it, but I posted The Dark Knight is overrated.
Wow.
And
I agree.
The Robert Pattinson Batman does a lot of things that Dark Knight is celebrated for, does them better.
I can't wait to talk about this.
Ooh.
Okay. I'd love to talk about this. Do you have additional thoughts?
Well, my only thoughts on The Dark Knight being overrated is that it just didn't hold up for me as well as it did. Like when it first came out, I think I saw it in the theater 3 times.
Wow.
Once regularly, once in IMAX, and then I just went to see it again. And then I watched it like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, this story doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the newest, the Robert Pattinson one is like a very interesting like mystery movie. I feel like it has like a more better story. I don't know.
Oh.
I'd have to watch it again.
I would love to nerd out about this.
Right.
It's just like a tighter movie, I think.
The Pattinson one?
Yeah, and I know like it's longer.
Well, it's probably as long. Or
Is it longer?
Maybe it's a little bit. It's long.
I don't
my
remember Dark Knight being 3 hours, and I think the Pattinson one is.
Shit.
I think they're both
3
around 3 hours.
But
My favorite part in the Robert Pattinson one is the first time he opens his wings and flies, and he looks scared shitless.
Yeah.
It's a hilarious but very truthful, like honest portrayal of a superhero. You know,
yeah.
Robert Pattinson looks like a shapeshifter. He looks like he
he's
doesn't.
a good actor.
He doesn't actually look like anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. Every time I see him, he
like
seems
Morph from X-Men.
Yes.
Just like featureless.
yes,
very
There's something
pale
about
skin.
him that seems like he was just engineered to be an actor, like he's like a puppet or something.
Well, there is something about like I was rewatching it or starting to rewatch it the other day, and like he looks very young when he's Bruce Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
but when he's Batman in the suit, he looks a lot older,
Right.
or maybe just feels a lot older, and then that it kind of tricks your mind into thinking that he looks older. But he just seems more like confident and mature, and then when he's Bruce Wayne, he's just kind of like he's a little bit of a brat. He's a little bit of an asshole.
Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Conklin, we're happy to hear you here at TED Talk. Slight problem on our end. We scheduled both of your talks at the same time, but we know you're going to do great. So, all right, the stage is this way. You're up in 10 seconds.
I just want to know
Yes.
which we will have the same amount of time and which of us will go
Same
first.
amount of time, but you're going to have to do your talks concurrently. And
At the
here
same
you go.
time?
Yeah.
Come on!
So
I'll
be
3, 2, 1. You're supposed to be out there, and applause, and you're
we'll
gonna
be
do
on the
great.
same stage.
And we just share this one microphone?
Ah, I'm not here.
But you're still standing on the stage.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'll introduce you guys. Hey, everybody, who likes knowledge? Hold your applause to the end. We're doing a interesting thing where we're going to have 2 speakers at the same time. I think I explained that to you guys, right? Backstage. Okay, so give it up for our Mr. Reynolds and Mr. Conklin. I forget what they're speaking about. Well, but they'll tell you.
Well, Mr. Reynolds, perhaps maybe we're talking about complementary subjects. So you're here to talk about
I'm here to talk about focusing on one thing at a time until its completion, to make sure that you complete, because a lot of times people feel unfulfilled because they have a bunch of different projects going on at the same time. Now,
I'm here to speak about specific marine animals.
okay, well, I guess we should just start talking at the same time. You ever feel like when you wake up in the morning that
the mollusk
you got
is,
so much on your
an
plate?
important
Now, like
part of
most
the
people, like
evolutionary
when you go to
line.
Thanksgiving dinner, there are some
And-
people that they'll eat a little bit of each dish,
my stomach feels
and they kind of
strange,
rotate
but,
through them. And then there are other people, they'll eat all their turkey,
used to public
they'll
speaking.
eat all
Yeah.
their stuffing, they'll eat all the cranberry
Mollusk.
sauce. And I'm saying that that's the right
Find
way to
that.
do it, because then you can focus on whatever the task
have an
is
antacid?
at hand. And then when you have all these other things going on at the
anyone
same
has an
time, then it's
antacid, I
hard
will
to
take
focus on
one.
it. So if you
Question in the audience.
go in, we're taking questions.
Yes, I have a question.
Um,
Do
Wait,
mollusks?
who is this for? Because if it's not for me, I'm just going to keep talking.
Well, I think it'll be obvious once I ask the question. But does the mollusk?
I thought you were
Multi-
raising your hand because you had an antacid from me, because that's what
I might have
I
one
would.
in my
I will take your question. Though.
fanny pack.
Yeah.
Does the mollusk multitask, or does the mollusk do one thing at a time?
Reynolds, I think the question is for me, so you might continue.
I'd like to hear both perspectives.
I forgot the question. I have to be honest.
Do mollusks multitask, or are they singular taskers?
Wow, that's a question. It is a question for both of us.
That is a question for both of us. Let's start talking at the same time.
Sorry to interrupt your question, but I do have to leave during your answers. But I just wanted to get that question out. But
Please just
this
bring
was
me the
fascinating.
antacid
What-
before you leave.
Here's one.
You're at the
Yes.
back of the room. You have to walk. What? It fell into some
all right.
seats.
I got to catch a bus. Sorry.
Hold on. I'll try to fish it out. You can keep talking, Reynolds. I'll see if I
So-
can fish it out.
Mollusks. If there's one thing I know about mollusks, is that they're invertebrates, and that they have very simple brains.
Reynolds,
So-
I found a dongle.
Do you think that they ever not post a TED Talk?
Oh, that's
Do
a
you
good
think
question.
anyone bombs their TED Talk and they're like, we're not going to post
Are
it?
those even still happening? I can't remember the last
I don't
one I
know.
watched.
I feel like they probably do, and they just kind of let the market decide.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because like you'll hear about certain TED Talks, or like they'll be circulating online, and things that just resonate with a lot of people. But there must be like thousands, maybe hundreds of TED Talks out there, and you probably only heard about like, a few. So there must be some that just like naturally get buried.
There was one that I really was into that was like Why You Will Not Have a Great Career.
Wow. All right.
Oh man, I was obsessed with it. I watched it a bunch of times.
I've watched a bunch, but I honestly can't tell you a single topic that I've watched anything on.
I can't tell you the last time I finished a whole one. There was something specific I wanted to ask you, Jamie, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, what did you study in college?
I didn't really study. I was a very bad college student.
Okay.
And
Probably fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was relatively fun. I wouldn't start the fun, but
You were there?
get me in there, and
Yeah.
I'll add to the fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably not too different than I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But I was a communication major because that was like it felt like something I was interested in. But then once I started doing improv, I really didn't care too much about anything because improv and performing were so much more interesting to me than I was also kind of into like U.S. history, I guess. But even that, like nothing else was nearly as interesting as improv. And then I kind of found out that you can take classes on improv.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of wish I had learned that earlier so that I wasn't wasting, or my parents weren't wasting, so much money. Maybe like a year or two, because like the socialization aspect of college is probably pretty important. Although I was pretty shy, so I don't even know if I got as much out of like the socialization that I should have. But yeah, once I found improv, it was like, oh, this is like a direction. It gave me like some direction.
What were you, because it feels like what I'm learning about you is that, and it's probably the exact same for me. I wonder if it's the same for you. As I already had direction in terms of, I knew I was going to be an artist from like 7 years old. I was already making art my whole life. I started doing improv when I was 16. But by the time I started doing improv at 16, I was like, oh, I'm going to be an actor. Like the moment I started doing improv, I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I've just pretty much been doing improv from 16 till now. I'm stopping today.
Wow.
But
what a finale.
But yeah, what did you have a plan or an idea of what you want to do before then, or just what was your life up until you discovered improv? Or, and what were you about? What was as a kid?
I mean, I guess I enjoyed performing, and I had like a natural aptitude for it, I think. So like, if you're kind of like good at something, you kind of start gravitating towards that thing. I don't think I realized that it could be something I could do for a living until like much later. Like I would have friends that would start making money off of improv. Like after we started taking classes in New York, then like I would have friends that were like on like Conan O'Brien or something. And that blew my mind because it was just like, you think about like the probability that you can be successful in any way as a performer, singer, dancer, actor, whatever. Like
Puppeteers. Let's give them a shout
for
out.
sure. I mean, it's even harder on them than anyone else. But it didn't seem. I didn't think of it as like a career, and I think that's why I was kind of fumbling around trying to figure out what I wanted to do, because the thing that I wanted to do didn't seem like that was an option, or it seemed like it was such a long shot. And even when my friends started to get some kind of traction or some kind of success in it, it still didn't seem like that's something that you can do. Because to me, it was like, yeah, of course they're successful because they're so fucking talented, and then there was a point where, this will sound like I'm being a dick, and maybe I am a little bit, but I would see people that I didn't think were quite as talented as I was gaining some success. And it was like, oh shit, like you don't even have to be as good as those guys. Like you can fall somewhere in the middle and still get something out of it. Like still be able to maybe make a few bucks off of it. I didn't realize that until much later.
Hold on, you tell me Kavner got a date to prom?
I heard he's going with 2 dates.
Wait. What?
I heard he has 1 date at the beginning of prom, and then she's going to leave, and then his second date is going to arrive, and they know each other.
I don't have a date to prom. I asked like 7 girls. They all said no. I'm the captain of the football team.
Hey guys, why are my ears ringing?
Kavner, what's the secret?
Huh?
You don't.
What's up, Kavner?
Goggins and I don't even have dates for the prom, and you've got 2?
Yeah, well, the thing is, you just gotta believe in yourself.
That's it?
I have so much confidence.
We're state champions of the foot. We couldn't believe in ourselves more. You believe in yourself more than I do, Kavner.
Well, it's a small state. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I don't believe in our state championship.
Well, you guys are kind of like big fish in a small pond. Like,
It's a state. It's a state.
yeah.
It's Rhode Island. It's barely
Oh, right.
a county.
Kavner, I've been.
Can you ask girls out for us? Is that weird?
I could, but that's an automatic no.
I can't. What? Why? Why is it
Why?
automatic
You know,
no?
Women don't respect guys that can't do things for themselves.
Unless you believe that
well,
that would work.
That already shows a lack of belief. You don't believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself.
I have to admit that I'm lost because we won the state championship.
Right?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to
by
believe.
forfeit. But it was still. But it
But
was
we
a
were
win.
in, but we were already in the-
we were there early.
Well, I think that's the thing. You guys got to stop wearing those T-shirts that say "We won" (parentheses by forfeit).
But it's accurate.
It's
We're
accurate.
being
You're
honest.
not trying to brag.
You're talking shit about yourself. Look at me. I'm barely 5 foot.
But it's so,
My head is ridiculously
Wait a minute, no way.
oversized.
You're only 5 foot. Hold on.
You
Let
know
me get
what
this.
it is?
Let me
He
get
only
this
comes up to
yardstick.
like your chest.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I could have sworn you were almost as tall as me.
I'll tell you why you think that. Because my confidence expands my consciousness
Wow.
past the physical limits of my body. So what you're perceiving as my height
Kevner.
is actually my confidence.
Are you a
and
god?
My confidence is 6
Doing it.
feet
What are you
tall.
doing in high school, dude?
I just realized this entire time we've been talking to Kavner and the whole time we've known him, I've been looking up to talk to him. He's a full 1.5 feet shorter.
Have we ever
than
made
him.
eye contact?
My eyes are down here, fellas.
Whoa.
I'm getting vertigo. This is crazy.
Yeah. And that's why I'm taking a beginning date and an ending date
Can I?
to the prom. And I don't think I need to remind you guys, I'm just a sophomore.
Can I change the subject real quick?
No.
Can I borrow?
What?
Wait.
You're changing the subject because you're not confident, because it's causing you some kind of
Let him
awkwardness.
change it for a
But-
second, please. Just give us some
All right.
let some
but
steam out.
after this, we're locking back in.
Oh,
All right.
God.
I
Good,
accidentally-
please.
I accidentally sat on my lunch. Can I borrow some lunch money from you guys? I sat on it. I can't eat
I'll give
flat food.
I got like $4. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
You should at least wipe that lunch off your butt.
It was in a bag, but no, you're
but
right.
Then it
Okay.
squeezed out like a tube of toothpaste, and now you have like peanut butter and jelly sandwich and Lunchables all over your ass.
Ugh.
Like you're not gonna get even one date to the prom.
Why do
off
I always
that.
have food on me? He's
Kevner,
right.
You're the they call those things that connects the build. You build stuff with those connector toys.
Lego?
Lego. You're the
I know that's
president-
not what you meant.
Yeah, it's one of those things like that. But you're the president of the Lego club or something. We're the football captains of the football team.
It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We shouldn't even be here.
Practice is over. School's over.
What the?
We're just bummed out, man. We're and embarrassed.
Maybe you guys should swing by Lego Club.
I feel like that's for nerds.
Where is it?
Yeah,
I've never heard.
Oh, well, let me ask you a question about that.
Sure.
Are girls nerds? Because we have 3 girls in Lego Club.
What?
3?
Daryl, what's happening to your eyes? What's happening to your eyes? The spark's shooting out of your eyes.
Clear out, everyone. I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Daryl, don't die.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, there's a crowd of women surrounding us.
Oh my God, you're a wonderful kisser.
It's like 75 women around us.
Whoa,
He just said he was a
they're all
wonderful
looking
kisser.
at us.
Anyone else need their life saved while... here we go.
They're
again.
forming a line.
Scene.
Oh my gosh, the coolest. Kavner's the coolest. Wow, that's beautiful. I love I didn't know this about you, Jamie, that your story is like, because that's like one of the focuses of this show is unofficially is lifers. Like it's one of the things I love about improvisers.
People who can't not be funny.
Can't not be funny.
Right.
Can't not stay away from improv. People who just like, because in some way I think all 3 of us have gotten to make some money from improv and from comedy in our lives.
Oh, yeah.
And that's cool. I didn't ever really see that happening for me, but I kind of
I've got cash in my pocket right now that I got from telling one joke.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
No, that was hyperbole.
Oh, that would be awesome. I believe it.
Yeah.
But like I kind of always knew once I started doing it, I never made a decision, but I just can't seem to get away. Every year I think I'm going to be done with improv. Every year I'm like, I'm just going to do clown
That's
and acting.
hilarious.
And it never happens.
Wow.
I never managed to do it. It calls me back all the time.
Well, I was really close to quitting in like 2001.
Oh, wow.
And I had only been like, I had started taking improv classes in 99. So it was like 2 years, and I don't even think I had gotten on like a team at a theater yet.
Mm-hmm.
But something about it, like I just felt like burnt out for a while. And me and a friend took a road trip out to Chicago, stayed with my mom there. She was still there at the time. And we saw a bunch of stuff at like IO and Second City. And there was a show there after they had I think it was Armando Diaz experience out at IO. And after that, they had a show with one of the players, and it was called Inside the Improviser Studio, which was inside the actor studio, but with an improviser. And the person speaking was Craig Kakowski. And at some point,
I don't know if I've heard that name.
You've seen his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been on your show.
What?
But like one of the things that came up in that interview was burnout. And it almost felt kind of kismet that I was there.
Sure.
When at a time when I was kind of dealing with it, and I was thinking about like moving on to something else, and I didn't have any idea what that would be. But seeing that interview kind of like relit a fire. And even like I'll run into Craig Kakowski once in a while, and I'm always trying to like play it cool. But inside, I'm like, this is the guy that like kept
saved
me.
you.
Yeah, like he saved me. Like he reignited my purpose, sort of.
Wow, that's very powerful.
You should tell him. I was like, hey, I saw you do a good talk on burnout in 2002, and leave it at that.
Well, he did. I did once.
Oh, okay.
I took like a workshop with him, and it was like a series of like back-to-back workshops. And by the time I got to his workshop, I was like pretty drained and like, in a way, like kind of like a raw exposed nerve.
Mm-hmm.
So I was starting to tell him about it, and I didn't like break down, but I started to like tear up a little bit. Cause again, I was very tired. That's part of it. Also, it was like a moving experience for me. But it felt weird. Cause like, this is like a guy who's, he's just coming to New York to teach a workshop.
Right.
And you don't want to get like too personal, too deep. You know, he's probably leaving the next day, you know, and then here's this kid who's like about to burst into tears. And it was like, afterwards, I was like, yeah, that was probably pretty awkward. So every time I've seen him since, I don't mention it. Like we did a show together and I'm freaking out about it. And like backstage before the show, he's like, you look really familiar. Have we met before? And it was like, yeah.
And you started crying.
Just not quite crying. Just really like my eyes got really juicy.
Yeah.
Like they're on the verge, like the meniscus of the tear doesn't quite like break, you know? But yeah, I just avoid, and like a couple years ago, I taught at a improv camp where he was another teacher, and we actually rode down from Newark to the camp was in Pennsylvania somewhere. So, and one of the people in charge of the camp like picked us up in Newark and then drove us out. So it was just like really like weird to like, cause he's on like such a different tier. I mean, even as a performer, he's just amazing. But also like having this kind of, at least for me, personal connection. And then, so that's always in the back of my mind and everything. And just trying to be like cool about it. Cause it also is like, he is a regular guy and he doesn't like think of himself as like, you know, saving someone's
What's your name?
purpose.
Michael Jordan? Yeah. Okay. I'm Ted.
Hey, Ted.
You just shake hands. Like,
I'm Ted's father, chaperoning.
yeah.
It's great to meet you.
Here at I'm here at the basketball camp to do like basketball, like you do basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I called off work. I'm going to stay and watch my boy.
That's my dad. You know, I got a dad, and so we could shake hands or like I don't know.
Do you want a tissue?
Huh?
Would you like a tissue?
Yeah, because I got allergies. Pollen. I got a lot of pollen. I got a pollen allergy.
It's February.
Michael, Mr. Jordan, can I call you
pollen somewhere?
Can I call you Mr. Jordan? Is that fine?
You can call me like Mike. You can call me
Mr.
Mike.
Like Mike?
Mr. Michael?
I can say like Mike
Like
to
Mike?
you. It's like a nickname.
Well,
A
like Mike.
lot of people, it's
Like
it's
Mike.
like the song, and you know they say Mike, and then the song, the jingle
Yeah,
pops
yeah.
in their head.
It's
and
just
it
Mike. It's
comes
just
out
Mike,
and-
Dad.
Mike.
You just like it's like Mike and Ike's.
Hey,
Well, that's a nasty candy.
Sorry.
what's your advice for a kid who obviously loves basketball almost as much as you did when you were his age? He's tall, by the way.
Yeah.
He's only 8.
I don't know if you could see. I don't know if you noticed when you looked at me, because.
But what do you think? Size him up. What are his weaknesses? His outside game, defense. What do you think?
Standing straight up.
Yeah, read his basketball aura.
Well, just looking at you, I don't think you give up the rock enough. When I'm on the court, I'm always looking for the person that's going to give up the rock. Because
Are you
I want
listening
the
to
rock.
this? Zone in.
And not
I
everyone.
blacked out for a second. I blacked.
All right.
Excuse me, Mister. Like Mike, if you could start over, just go back 2 sentences because I blacked out a little bit.
Oh,
I wasn't breathing.
I don't quite
Stand
remember
straight
what I said. I need you to give up the rock more.
Okay.
Look for the me of the team, and you got to pass it to them.
Blacking out again.
Be the Scottie Pippen. No. Put your head between your knees.
I think we want him to be more like Scottie Pippen was like a smaller version of me. We did a lot of the same things.
Wow, that's quite a compliment.
You want
coming
to
from
look
you.
for your Steve Kerr. You want to be the Steve Kerr of your team.
Who's that?
Steve Kerr was the point guard.
He coaches someday. He became a coach. That's a good trajectory for a basketball
I know
player.
Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman.
Oh, well, I mean, we had
one of
a
those
lot
on
more
Dennis
people on that team. We had Horace Grant.
Is Steve Kerr Dennis Rodman?
He's like the opposite of Dennis Rodman.
He's 8.
Dennis Rodman is like all the colors of the rainbow.
Mike and X.
And why do you keep bringing up that nasty
I'm nervous.
candy?
I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate that stupid candy.
Like every time you say it, I taste it in my mouth, and it's like it's not licorice, but it tastes like licorice.
I don't mean to displease you. What
like,
candy
why
do
would you
like?
make a candy that's not licorice taste like licorice? That's ridiculous.
Call them out. Call them out.
I tried. I tried.
Time's up.
I sent them a cease and desist. I had my lawyers reach out to them and say, "Hey, stop calling your candy Mike because they might think that I have something to do with it."
I hope that goes through.
Should I not be recording this?
You know what? I've already been deposed.
But Dad's got a body cam.
But
By law.
We're gonna shake hands before, and so I'm just hoping that
Ooh, let me get this.
we get to do that.
wait, can we just back up for a second?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
What law makes it so that you have to wear a body camera?
Oh, I rage out sometimes.
Okay.
So it's for other people's safety.
Okay.
But I haven't raged out in like what?
It's been probably like 6-7 days.
6-7 days.
Well, what would happen when you rage out?
I take off my shoes
Mm-hmm.
and I eat them.
I'm sorry.
I gnaw at them.
When you
Not
rage
Jordans.
out,
His
No,
shoes
no,
are
no.
now Jordans.
of course not. You can't eat a
It's
Jordan.
so
He
disturbing.
wears
People
them?
have tried to eat Jordans and you cannot eat them.
I know that's right.
I said when I went down to the Mikey to the Mikey plant.
Mike's.
That's what I call them because I made Nike. Nike was nothing before me.
Mike's.
So I go down to the Mikey
Nikes.
plant
Yeah.
Mike's.
and I say, "Hey, what are these shoes made out of?" And they'll tell me. It'd be like, "Well, in the tongue of the shoe, there's a little bit of like a foam." And I say, "Is that edible?" And they say, "Yes." And I say, "Take it out.
Take it out.
Take it out. I don't want anything
Good
in my
thinking.
shoes that's even close to edible."
Are you
I'm
paying
learning-
attention
I'm
to this?
learning
He's
a lot.
also a good businessman.
I'm learning a lot at this camp.
Yeah.
And I'm just proud to be here, and I'm just hoping that I could shake your hand. And
You gotta give up the rock more. I'm just looking at you. You're just a ball hog.
sorry. And I realized I've been holding a ball this entire time we've been talking.
And I've been
I've been
standing right
meaning-
here. Do you know how many people would
Shoot it.
give a nut to pass the ball
Pass
to
it.
Michael Jordan?
Do I shoot it or pass it?
Scene.
Mike and Ike's. Okay. Okay, good. Hey, let me read this real quick. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
there's some very exciting news. Brand new Radio Free Brooklyn app is here. It's a total game changer. You can listen to Radio Free Brooklyn live from anywhere. That's where we're broadcasting from now. Commuting, cooking, crashing in bed, stations in your pocket. You can see what's coming up. You could listen to past shows. You could you could just hang out with us on Radio Free Brooklyn all the time. RadioFreeBrooklyn.com. RadioFreeBrooklyn.org/app. That's where you get it. .org. None of that .com business. And we are where Brooklyn sounds like. Okay. We've come to the end. It's been a beautiful hour. How can people find you, Jamie?
Online.
And do you have any classes coming up?
Yeah, I'm teaching at the Magnet Theater
Shout out
in
to
Manhattan, and also Second City in New York, in Brooklyn.
Oh,
I'm teaching there. Although I don't think you can like pick a class with me with Second City. I think
It's a shame.
you might randomly end up with me.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lottery. Online, you can find me at Mr_Jamriv on Instagram and on Threads. I'm not on Twitter anymore. Fuck those guys. I'm also on Blue Sky, but I'm not on there much. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Shout out. How about you, Shawn? Anything going on? How can people find you?
You can look me up at Time Traveling Stoned on Instagram, and no classes coming up, but I've got something in the works for 2026.
Oh.
Woo.
Yeah.
And I'm Ralph Jean Pierre. You can find anything you want to know about this show on Instagram at No Suggestion Pod. We're broadcasting from Radio Free Brooklyn, 8 p.m. every Monday night. And what's the theme for tonight? What was the theme? It's just going to be Mike and Ike.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Mike-
Mike and Ike. Sorry.